So other than the tools that I lost when my shulker blew up, I lost like 10 or 15 stacks of packed ice and blue ice, and that kind of hurt. Ice is useful. All right, the most satisfying part of Minecraft, or a mining trip, I should say. Boom, the diamond ore tower. How high can we go? How high? Well, we know exactly how high we can go. We can go 55 blocks high. There's a little counter in the bottom right in my hotbar. If you don't see it. I don't see my other pick. Okay, I was like, if I left my other pickaxe, that would be one of the sillier things I've done. Huh. It's a nice view of the land. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? $64, 32, 34, 39. That is 103 diamonds total. I guess we can do the same with the redstone orb, and we can go a lot higher with this stack, or with these stacks. This will take us very close to max build height. So if you're ever wondering what the render distance in this world is, that's it. That's the render distance. So, moment of truth. Can I land on one single block? And... nope. Nope. I might actually have to create another tower just to get onto that. Yeah, I think that's the way I'm gonna have to go. Not quite, but I think it puts me in reach to break all of them. Yep. Which is good enough for me. Neat. All right. Over 100 diamonds. A bunch of redstone blocks. I call this a resounding win. We'll just throw the redstone in here. And let's actually turn this stuff into blocks too. Oh, wow. I think Chris got all that. Okay. Redstone blocks. There we go. Hi, Eric's Auto. I hope you don't mind. I'm using your base for transportation. 48, 58. So if I remember right, pillagers will spawn regardless of light level. So in order to get like a decent raid farm going, all I need to do is light up the area and make, you know, just layers of land for them to spawn on, because as long as they're within an area of the mob tower, they'll spawn pillagers. They'll spawn a bunch of pillagers, maybe even exclusively. I don't know. Okay, yeah, it should be. Oh, there it is. There she is. Okay. I probably don't have enough torches to light everything up. I'm not totally sure, but I think other things besides pillagers can spawn in here. Okay, let's fly away from that area for a second. Wondering if I should make this this area open to the public, or if I should just like make it private. I'll probably make it open to the public. I don't know. I'm not super profit orientated. I'm not totally sure clearing this area is gonna be an easy thing, cause we got pillagers all over the place. Hi. I'm not gonna let you out. It might be worthwhile to like summon a bunch of iron golems as bodyguards. That captive iron golem actually gave me an idea. Yeah, use iron golems as bodyguards and they can protect me while I do stuff. I do think it's funny that I'm I'm pretty sure Rex already has a raid farm, and I'm making this just because she's not online, and so no one knows where it is. It hasn't been marked or anything. I do have a bunch of coal, so I can make a lot more torches. Oh, there's a big cavern here already. Cool. So I am going to make a little spawn-proof bunker. Okay, cool. Already a little cavern here. And that is the floor right there. Minimize some spawning areas. Hopefully minimize interruptions. I know pillagers will still spawn and cause me problems, but whatever. So this will be the AFK spot where things come to die. I'm not totally sure what I'm doing with all this. I've never made a raid farm before, but I have confidence. And you know, as long as you believe in yourself, everything's gonna, I mean, it might still turn out badly, but you know, at least you failed confidently. Ow! That was mean. Ah! Stop showing up, you jerks. All you jerks showing up at once. We'll make a total safe house where the player can stand and not pay any attention and be fine. And that'll be real useful during construction too, in case I ever need to run away from things. So now I need to drop this all down. Is this 3 blocks? Oh, this is 3 blocks tall, so this is fine actually. And I need to start throwing down slabs. This won't end up being anything gorgeous, but it's a farm. It's not supposed to be particularly beautiful. I'm basically gonna try and just cover the underground with slabs, because there's a lot of really big caverns out there that are gonna take away from the spawns on the surface. So that would not be great. So the knockback is really useful against creepers, and creepers are like the bane of my existence, but they're kind of annoying for everything else, because then you have to chase whatever you just hit. So this will be the workstation, as it were. And like I said, I'm not 100% sure how all this is going to work yet, but the concept is simple. I have an area that spawns predominantly villagers. I light up the area and it will spawn more or less only villagers. But I do also have to make the rest of the place spawn proof, because I need them. I can't have them contributing to the mob cap. That's the biggest thing. It doesn't matter if you can see a mob, it takes away from your total spawns, and if you're creating a mob spawner, that's a pretty bad thing that you do not want. Like even down here, gonna throw down a torch so a spider doesn't spawn in there and take away from my villagers spawn rates. And now to make the ugliest room in existence, which is going to be like a mishmash of every type of slab I have. But yeah, like I said, it's not supposed to be pretty, it's supposed to be functional, because no one will ever see it. Except for y'all, like right now. But hopefully this will work correctly the first time, and I will never have to look at it, and you'll never have to look at it again. Because everything I build has always worked correctly on the first time. So I've been thinking about it, and I'm moderately hesitant to slab over anything with stone, which I have a whole bunch of, because if people see it, they might not realize they're slabs, and they might not realize it's spawn proofing. But doing it with acacia wood, obviously it was done on purpose. Like this very evidently stands out. So I think I might have to just chop more trees and do this like entirely with acacia slabs. Just because I don't want people coming in and breaking my farm. I mean, there's still the concern about, like, you know, people will mine in this area, and there's nothing I can do about that short of like strip mining the entire area to bedrock, but that is not worth the time to do. Realistically, even this, I probably don't need to be doing right now, because raid farms are fairly efficient, even if you just, you know, don't bother spawn proofing anything. So something I just thought about, the spawns are only gonna get worse as I spawn proof the caverns below, because they're gonna have to spawn on the surface. I will naturally be making things harder for myself as I go. So I think with the caves update, it's going to be like even harder than it's ever been before to spawn proof things, because you're gonna get a lot more caves and caverns with a lot of spawnable ground. And yeah, I just thought about that. It's probably going to be really hard to make these things efficient. So the biggest annoyance I'm seeing is this mountain right here. It's in the spawn radius. So really, in order to make this thing good, I have to level that mountain. Right? I at least have to knock a chunk out of it. I mean, I could just turn it into layers, which is probably what I'm going to end up doing. We definitely have to do this area like right by the tower though. There's no getting around that. All this area is prime real estate for mob spawns. We're far enough away that pillagers aren't spawning, so I can just spawn proof this area with torches. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Looks like that is as much spawn proofing as I have to do down here, which is lovely. But yeah, since we're out of pillager range, we can just spawn proof with torches and stop using up all of our slabs. We probably could have done that for all of this area too, but I'm paranoid. Yeah, because here's the surface right here. Okay, I'm gonna seal this area off from the outside world. And we'll figure out the outside world when we're working on that stuff. But for right now, I don't care. But all this stuff is not going to be taken away from us. So I'm going to wall this off as well. I mean, I shouldn't go too crazy because I'm probably going to have to do some work on this mountain anyways. Now, the nether portal is going to take away from spawns a bit because of zombie pigmen. Whatever. That is a worthwhile trade-off. I will take that trade-off. I don't think that's a great place for it, though. I really want it to be somewhere close that I'm probably not going to just wall off later. Okay. Now let's see about how SOL we are as far as... Oh no. No. That's bad. Oh, crap. We just linked up to someone else's nether tunnel. Yeah, whose stuff are we on? There's no indication of who this belongs to. Tools and weapons, wood, miscellaneous. Dang, they've been doing some work though. Red moose. Yeah, look, they went out and they got nautilus shells. They got a bunch of... Someone was here or is here? That is a question. I really hope it was, because if not, there's a decent chance I just messed up their nether portal. Signs, yes, signs. Saying the bulk shop by Xenite and Voidfish. Seen Xenite. 2 months. Seen Voidfish. Oh, 0 instead of an O. Okay, sure. Okay, cool. Been over 2 months. I'm not gonna loot it. At least not right now. I might. I don't know. Yeah, so it's definitely a starter base. The most impressive thing they have is that supply of nether quartz in there. Tools and weapons. Yeah, they were still working with iron, which it's pretty impressive that they went into the nether. Look at all the cake they made. They went into the nether with iron. So I am going to break their portal though. Oh, they were gonna terraform the island and make it bigger. That would have looked nice. It's kind of sad that they never finished what they were doing. I always find it kind of sad to find those half-finished builds. It's like finding, you know, ruins. All right. Well, without further ado, let's go back to what we were doing, which is over this way. So villagers can spawn on grass at any light level. So that is the plan. Just light up these caves with torches and they are spawn proofed sufficiently for my needs. Wow, there's a lot of structures in these chunks. There's like a mines, there's a dungeon. I can't get away from things here. Jesus, I hear spiders everywhere. I think that might just be the spawner itself, though. Now, just as a reminder, because it's been a while since I've actually done anything productive, I was supposed to be getting quartz blocks. That was the whole point of this. I was like, hey, I should get emeralds so I can buy quartz blocks. And I was like, oh, I should start some raids in order to get more emeralds. And then I was like, oh, you know what helps with raids? A raid farm. So I am so far... Ooh, I'll take the coal. I'm so far off of my original plan, or my original thing that I was working on. I'm currently building a raid farm, or I'm currently setting up a spider spawner because I was building a raid farm to get emeralds, to get quartz, to provide building blocks for the team, and I have gotten so far distracted. All right, all of these projects can wait till later. That is what I have just decided. I'm getting back on track. I'm going back to the original purpose of what I was doing.